Well, it's been a tough week for Putco. Workers went on a wildcat strike over salary increases. This led to the company thus firing over 100 drivers. Well, now those workers say buses will not run until they're paid. Money is owed to them. And eNCA's Nqobile Madlala joins us now with the very latest. Nqobile, good morning to you. Colleague, what can you tell us regarding this situation involving Putco and its workers?
Good morning, Nqobile. Well, basically, we have the same situation we've seen for the past few weeks where buses are inside. And I'm going to move out of shot so you can see we have buses inside, as well as some of the security guards working, as well as the police officers just guarding the area. Now, you'll remember on Friday, already Putco got an interdict to say that the drivers cannot block their way, but it seems today it's deadlock. The drivers are here, they are on the sides, but no buses have left besides the three, my understanding, that left early in the morning. And since then there's been passengers that have been coming in, but they've had to take taxis. But we do know that the Putco drivers that are on a wildcat strike are saying that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. As to what that is, let's bring in our guest now, who's been a delegate to all the drivers. But Pumlani, what is the plan today? You said there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Good morning, Nqobile. Today it's a different story because we are standing here with a hope, because the employer came with a proposal of which he agreed on a 6%, but no big date. So we still have to sit and discuss on that, how we come about. Then we're still standing saying there will be no operation today.
Nice. And I mean, I understand that also the trade unions are on their way to speak to you. What are they here for?
I think they are still negotiating with the employer, but then the proposal that the employer has been sent, it's one of the things that we'll be discussing with the unions.
I mean, we heard that the unions were supposed to distance themselves. That's according to the interdict that came out of court. I mean, Putco was saying if they're not part of the strike because it's an illegal strike, they must write and show that they're no longer part of the strike. So why are they negotiating?
Well, we can't deny the fact that we are paying the unions. They have to take action whenever we need them. So now we agreed on the unions to interfere.
Tell me about the passengers that were coming in.
Yes, the passengers, they were here early in the morning because when we came here, there were 2 or 3 buses that were going out. So now the passengers got confused. Then they came here to ask about the buses, how the operation starts. Then we said, no, there will be no operation today. Then they had to take the taxis as well.
And let's talk about the bus. I mean, as we were driving the side, there was a bus that was on the road. What happened there?
Yes, one of the buses, then when we were here across the road, then the employers tried to follow the bus and they wanted to smash on that driver.
So then the driver?
Then the driver ran away.
All right. But do you possibly see then today being the end of the strike?
It might be possible. It might be possible. Yes.
Thank you very much. Pumlani Ndlovu, who is a delegate for the Putco drivers that, of course, have been on an unprotected strike. I think what's interesting that's coming out of there, Nqobile, is that the unions are actually negotiating with Putco. Now, you'll remember that on an interdict, Putco did ask them to distance themselves, but at this point, it seems they're actually not walking away from the people. But we know that the operations are not currently ongoing. There is a bus that he says that was deserted on the side of the road by one of the drivers that was scared of the drivers that are standing here. But of course, we're going to be monitoring that. We know from NCA that they have confirmed that they are on their way coming here to speak to some of these drivers.
All right. Well, of course, be sure to catch up with you again, Nqobile Madlala, as soon as those developments do occur, and you are on standby for us right here on eNCA.